All right, team, this is our section on circles, which is normally one of our harder ones. So first, to start off with some vocab, we often see the word chord, right? The word chord just means any line that's connecting. Wow, that was a terrible circle. Any line that's connecting from one side to the other. So it does not have to go through the center. It can go through the center, but it doesn't have to. It can be really close to the edge. Both of those would be chords. We also need to know that the radius, right? Anytime we're dealing with the radius, is from the center to the outside. The diameter is all the way across the middle. It has to go through the radius. If I'm looking for, oh, I see this word radii. That's just the plural version of radius. So exactly the same, no reason to freak out. And then two big things that they might ask us to do. The area of a circle is pi r squared. So use the radius and square it. The circumference is pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. If I need circumference, I use pi d. You guys remember that from Miss Wall's class. The area, of course, would use the radius. Uses the radius, and circumference uses the diameter. If you have the diameter, you know that it's just two of the radiuses, or radii. So you can do that if you need to, because we see that here's one radius and here's the other radius, and so that makes the diameter there. If I have something, the area, of course, means this shaded in section. It's how much space is in there. If they're talking about around the outside of the circle, that would be called the circumference, in case we forgot about those. Let's see. The equation of a circle is always x plus a number squared plus y plus a number squared equals the radius squared. So you might see something like x plus 2 squared plus y plus 4 squared equals 100. And what you would know from that is that the center of the circle is at -2. Remember that it's the opposite, and -4. That's where the center is. And then that the radius is the square root of 100. So in this case, the radius would be 10. That's all the pieces. There's just numbers 1 through 4. Let's see if you need anything else here. If you see this word circumcised, circumscribed, not circumcised, lol, that just means that the square is outside the circle, right? So they're just describing this photo for you where it's touching in each of these 4 places. It's touching at each of its corners, or sides. That's about it. Work on 1 through 4 and get back to me. Thanks.